Understanding merit-based organization. What is a merit-based organization? A merit-based organization is one in which people are rewarded for what they do based on an objective scale that verifies the value of what is done. The alternative to a merit-based system is cronyism, in which an individual, a leader, picks people who are similar to him or her and rewards them on the basis of their possible support, their ability to validate their agenda, that is the leader's agenda. So we see a distinction between right and left in that the right pushes a merit-based system. People are rewarded based on what they do in terms of the community. The community is the validation organization. The community rewards us according to the value we have to the community, the value that we create for the community. The left, on the other hand, works by cronyism. On the left, you're rewarded according to how you validate the leader's agenda. And so this creates this hierarchy where leaders create sub-leaders who create sub-leaders who create sub-leaders in this descending hierarchy of power. And the member, the new entry-level candidate, attempts to validate the agenda of the highest member in their friendship group, or their the group that they have contact with. So if you had direct contact with the president, you would try and ingratiate yourself to the president. If all you had was access to a small business owner, you would ingratiate yourself to him, and you'd try to work your way up the ladder through servility, through serving different levels of authority. In the merit-based system, which admittedly isn't fully developed, because the system is that we have is basically based on cronyism. But within this crony-based organization or system that we have, the right does try and reward based on merit. So capitalism, as a close approximation to a merit-based system, rewards on the merit of the worker or the merit of the company, the amount of wealth that they create for the company or for the community, for the consumer. This isn't always the case. Some bosses like ass kissers. Some bosses are more concerned about their authority than the welfare of the business, and you get that down the line. Supervisors and foremen sometimes, and perhaps often, more concerned about their own authority and their own prestige than they are about the company's welfare. And this is something that a smart owner or smart administrator would take cognizance of and seek to prevent as much as they are able. But the left isn't really a big fan of business, and they're more into the politics and the social agenda, social justice warrior kind of organization, in which the demagogue, the hero kind of leader attracts a following, and based on their personality and their ability to attract followers, gains authority and prestige, and they reward their followers according to their willingness to support their leader. Because they aren't totally attracted to the discipline of business, they do tend more to go into politics and that kind of area. But this means that they are at heart parasites, and they need to be, because if you're rewarding people on their ability to support and patronize someone, the ability to produce wealth is going to be fairly limited. And we see this is the problem with communism. This is what we see in socialist economies. The system becomes so geared toward ass-kissing and patronage that the wealth creating capacity declines quite substantially, compared to capitalism. I'm not saying capitalism is a merit-based system entirely, but in comparison to what communists are, it is more functionally valid, because it, by its own link to profit, it is compelled to address the merit-based system far more than politics is. So meritocracy is a system that rewards people based on merit, and this is what it focuses on, and it attempts to eliminate any form of cronyism. Meritocratics is a study of this, and it's the practice of rewarding people based on merit and creating merit-based reward systems, and meritocracies create and are created by merit-driven administrations. So meritocratics is an organization that seeks to eliminate cronyism and all the bodies and organizations and individuals and agencies that favor cronyism, to establish merit-based systems and organizations.